Hi, today is January 1st, 2025. Here are my poems for the day. The first one is the first one. Poem number 1, Sometimes Sylvette. Sometimes when it rains, Picasso's bust of Sylvette hardly seems to notice, but sometimes Sylvette gets so wet, gets drenched. Sometimes Sylvette looks like she's drowning in tears. Sometimes Sylvette seems hopelessly sad, hopelessly sorrowful. Sometimes Sylvette sounds like she's singing Gorecki's Symphony of sorrowful songs. The last time I saw her, she seemed to be bracing herself for the year to come. And now that year is here, and I hope she's feeling better, because sometimes Sylvette seems so sad that I can hardly stand it. Poem number 2, Good Morning, January. January, if I were you, I'd be like, why do I have to be the month when we re-inaugurate the pimp who has already sold out his country as if she were the cheapest of whores? Will you be a month that will live in infamy? What will you be, January? I guess we'll have to just wait and see. I hold out hope for at least a few good mornings, and on this first January morning, I wish you a good morning, January. Poem number 3, it's a song called A Good Time. Nobody needed anything, nobody offered anything, nobody got anything, a good time was had by all. Nobody wanted anything, nobody asked for anything, nobody bought or sold anything, a good time was had by all. And as the summer sunset slowly set behind the hill, nobody had anything, but everybody had their fill. Nobody questioned anything, nobody answered anything, nobody said anything, a good time was had by all. And as the summer sunset slowly set behind the hill, nobody had anything, but everybody had their fill. Nobody needed anything, nobody offered anything, nobody got anything, a good time was had by all. Poem number 4, Strange Preacher. She was a strange preacher. She treated all of the congregation like her personal pets, not in a sexual way, although that might have been hot, but in a loving but condescending way, which frankly was also hot. A redeemed sinner would come up to testify, and she would scratch his belly and say, "Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?" Or a woman would come up with the collection plates after they had been passed around, and the preacher would stroke her hair like it was fur and say, sweet kitty, sweet pussy, pussy, pussy." Honestly, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but it was way too sexually charged for me. And the only other house of worship in this small town rubbed me the wrong way in a different way. And that is why I am currently non-affiliated. And the last poem of the day, poem number 5, Haiku Are Easy, part 18. Start the dishwasher. Stick 7 syllables here. Eat a bag of dicks. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you. Tomorrow, poem number 6.